All right, hey, in this short video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the coolest castles that Carrie and I have seen or visited in these past 4 years of full-time travel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and smash that like button on the castles that you like. Well, and I hope you enjoy the coolest castles of our travels. Our first stop is Ireland, and while Carrie and I were driving from Dublin down to Cork on the M8, we saw this place, the Rock of Cashel, which is one of Ireland's most spectacular archaeological sites. This is also known as the traditional seat of the Kings of Munster. While here, you need to stop and see the Rock of Cashel. Next stop is Ross Castle, just located outside the town of Killarney, originally the home of an Irish chieftain, O'Donoghue Ross. Last stop in Ireland was Ballymote Castle, which was built by Richard de Burgo, the Red Earl of Ulster. We were absolutely blown away at the sheer size of this place. This should be one of the stops while visiting through Ireland. All right, now on to Scotland. In Scotland is Stirling Castle, which is one of Scotland's most historically significant sites and former royal residence. It has deep ties to figures like Mary Queen of Scots and Robert the Bruce. Next stop in Scotland is Urquhart Castle, which was once one of Scotland's largest castles. Urquhart saw great conflict during its 500 years as a medieval fortress. Control of the castle passed back and forth between the Scots and English during the Wars of Independence. Carrie and I spent probably a good 2 hours in this magnificent site, and it's a must-see while visiting Scotland. Now we're on to Portugal, and one of the stops we made was Lualé Castle. Originally a Roman fort, the site was transformed into a defensible military and administrative center under the Moorish rule from 715 until the 13th century. Guimarães Castle now dates back to the 10th century when it played a pivotal role in the birth of Portugal as a nation, and is here where the first king of Portugal was born. Castle de São Jorge has its origins dating back to the 8th century BC, though the present structure was mainly built by the Moors in the 11th century. Now, it served as a royal palace for centuries before being destroyed in 1755. Alpena Palace is considered both a castle and a palace, specifically a 19th century Romanistic masterpiece designed to mimic a medieval fortress. Now, Tavera Castle has its roots as a Moorish stronghold in the 11th and 12th century, but let me tell you, walking around the inside of this site is absolutely breathtaking, and this should be a must-stop while visiting the Algarve. Now on to San Juan, Puerto Rico to visit the Castle San Felipe del Morro. This is a 16th century Spanish fortress built starting in 1539 to defend the bay from the sea of invaders. You can spend hours here just enjoying the inside as well as walking around and enjoying the ocean. Now we're off to Italy to visit the Castle de San Giorgio. This is a 14th century moated fortress which was built from 1395 to 1406. It served as a Gonzaga residence and later as a prison. Now we're going to visit Doria Castle, which is situated at the top of the village of Porto Verne, known for its thick walls, massive stone construction, and strategic elevated position. It's a commanding 12th century fortress which offers stunning views around the entire castle. Now we're on to Greece and to visit the Mykonos Castle, which was built by the Venetians in the 12th century to protect against pirate invasions. Not much there, but still pretty cool to see. Now on to Germany. In the first four castles, I'm really not going to be able to give you any explanation of it because we saw these on a quick ride that we took with a great friend of ours, Gordon Dickey, who lives in Wiesbaden, and thank you so much for that tour. This castle in Bavaria inspired Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland, a must-see when you are in Germany. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that short video of all the coolest castles that Carrie and I have seen in these past 4 years. Again, subscribe to our channel, and as always, keep dreaming and travel safe.